Gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, mice and gerbils. For you that don't know me, I am Puddin' Knievel 98. I am up here with a really good buddy of mine. I've actually got to shake his hand and enjoy his hospitality. You know him as Reuben Sandwich. Rub on him. Rub on him. Man, this is going to be an exciting race tonight here at Old School. Two all-star races. The preset guys versus the customs, both back and forth. I kind of like how they do that. Now, let's get this out of the way, Rub.
Yeah.
Let's get this out of the way. Everybody knows what kind of happened a couple weeks ago between some college football teams. All right. And now I've been promising some of my really good friends over here. You know, I've known Tommy for a long time. I've known Dart for a long time. I've known Trinity for a long time. I know this guy from over in England. He races with you guys. You know what I mean? I've raced with him for a long time. But there was a bet. It's not a very fun bet for me to say, but guess what? I'm manned up. I'm here to do it. I am a Buckeyes fan. But I have to say this. I need to go get Listerine to clean my mouth afterwards, Rub.
Just come on and say it.
Roll Tide Roll.
There it is. Roll Tide Roll.
Roll Tide Roll. But now, in my defense, there was no speculation on the back half of this that how many times I can't keep saying Go Buckeyes, OHIO throughout the field, throughout the stream, you know what I'm saying? But I just did it. I upheld my end of the bargain right there. But no, Dark Knight, again, I've known him for a long time. It was a friendly bet. So, again, just in case you didn't hear it there, buddy, because I know you need to go choke later, Roll Tide Roll. Now, with that being said, I haven't been able to come over for a long time. You guys got a great deal going over here at Old School Motorsports, Rub. Why don't you give us some details about the race tonight?
Well, they're having dual races. It's customs versus presets. Custom guys chose Kentucky track for their track, and presets chose Homestead for their track. The first race is going to be at Kentucky, which means there's 8 custom guys on the custom side, and there's 8 preset guys on the preset side. So the presets have to come over, throw in a custom setup, and race against the custom guys on the Kentucky track. After that, we'll take a short little break, and then we're going to jump over to the Homestead track, and the custom guys have to come over and race preset settings against the preset guys.
Now,
I think go ahead.
Now, for the preset guys, do you think any of the customs guys help them out? I'm sure that they might have some setups from a different league, or if they've never been a custom, there's setups out there on YouTube that you can get from friends and stuff. Obviously, you build your own from the ground up. I build mine own from the ground up. I do reach out and ask people for help, Robbie being one of them sometimes if I got some questions, or School Motorsports. But do you think any of the customs guys help the preset get a custom put in?
Well, it just so happens that I'm the sub for the custom side, in case somebody didn't show up or whatnot. And all the practices we run, from my point of view, I don't think anybody helped anybody on the preset side. We can go ahead and join. Now, I don't know if any presets helped us, but they didn't practice.
Now, and another thing too, though, for a lot of the custom guys going over to the preset side is a little bit more difficult. I actually just raced in a different league in a development race in the preset as a custom guy. So those guys, that's a little bit of a change too. The car may not stick well. Tire wear is obviously different. Throttle control at certain tracks a big deal. But a lot of people started on preset. So in my opinion, from the customs to the preset, I think is going to be probably the easier way to do it. And if you're a preset guy who's putting in that custom, who doesn't necessarily know maybe what a track bar does or a tire pressure spring ratio does, that might be a little bit more difficult for him in the future too, Rub.
Yeah, we put quite a bit of time in practicing on the preset side. But it looks like we've already started. Bob's out front.
Yeah, I'm loading in.
Number 2. So if you notice, there's a lot of pink out there on the track. All the pink cars, from my understanding, are the preset guys.
I like that.
The custom guys have a black base paint with a little red and gold in it. So the darker cars are going to be the custom guys.
I like that.
Looks like Bob's out to 3-car link head start. But other than that, we're pretty much in a big group. Everybody's staying together.
Yep, and all those pink cars are sticking together. Everybody knows, you know, I've got a little soft spot in my heart for that pink color. A lot of people call me Pinky Puddin'. Love to see that. I love how they broke it up and still giving these guys custom paint schemes tonight, but breaking it up into the preset and custom sides. So please bear with me with the names out there for a minute. Some of these names I have seen, some I haven't. But Pickledale back out here, he is running down in second. Chapman out here. Chapman was a racer for me a while back too. Very good young man. He is a clean racer, super fast, and glad to see him out here doing well. Wild Card Coyote is another one. That's the guy sitting in third spot right now. Wild Card's another good guy I haven't talked to in a long time from a different league. Matthew, I'm not very familiar with, but and then Millsy's out here. Wait a minute, you all let Mills in here?
Mills is number 1 card. 17 car is Matthew. I'm not really sure who Matthew is, but it looks like you got number 4, Pickledale, trying to take over the lead. Followed by number 2 of the preset guys, which is going to be Wild Card.
There's Trinity and Dark Knight back there representing the custom guys. There's Robbie Racing. He's running a custom car. He's always got a slick-looking car.
We got four preset guys right up there in the front trying to get to the front.
Mikey Danman Sr., I know that name. Again, trying to get back up. But yeah, now Bob on that high side has a lot of company there. 3 wide. The pink, here comes the pink crew running down the straightaway here at Kentucky. One of these tracks, just like Homestead, too. A little bit of uniqueness to both of these tracks. You want to stay out of the throttle a little bit longer in some of these turns for at these tracks that you think you have to. Sometimes you can just blip it to get it to turn and rotate. Other times you can't. So kind of similarities there. But Wildcard takes away that spot from Mr. Pickledale back here.
Yeah, and the longer they run, the preset guys try to battle each other. It helps Bob out in the front. But,
we got 5 viewers out there in YouTube land. Give us a shout out. Say what's up. I am Puddin' Knievel 98 and the one and only Rub on him. You know him very well over here at Old School Motorsports. Oh, and Pickledale gets loose coming up the corner. So that's something that these guys are going to have to get used to too. You know, with picking that slider, those presets.
Yeah, it looks like we got Dark Knight in 6th, Mills in 5th, Pickledale in 4th. Yeah, Bob's pulling away. He's got a handy lead on the rest of these guys. Like I said, the more they battle behind him, the better it is for him.
Yep, exactly. I was just going to say that the more these guys do battle, that's going to give him a chance too. But it looks like even though these guys are running 2 separate paint schemes to distinguish themselves, manufacturers weren't discussed. There are some Chevrolets. I saw a Toyota out there and a Ford, all under the same color. So they didn't say what brand you had to run. They just said what color you had to run to represent yourself tonight here at the Old School AllStar Race.
Yes, sir. I can say every practice we did, pretty much Bob pretty much won every practice lobby we ran, for the most part.
And I really do like that paint scheme on Chapman's car. I miss talking to him. Again, very fast young man. He's a patient young guy too back there, trying to work his way back up through the front. But that is probably one of the slickest. He's got a 2-tone pink. I like it.
And number 2, a wild card, running that high line around 3 and 4 seems to be working for him.
Yep, high, wide, and handsome. It does seem to work. He's trying to make that move work on Bob right there. Can't get the job done. Sometimes, too, you can, on fresh tires, go below that yellow line, cut a little bit of that track off. Kind of Phoenix-esque, if you will, coming out of turn 1. But
3 and 4 you can. 1 and 2 is not such a good idea.
Yeah, it is not a very good idea to do that. But these guys all holding on to themselves right now. Now, this is the preset race, correct?
No, this is the custom race.
Okay, so this is the custom. See, these guys, so the custom guys, it's surprising not to see more of them up front.
That's right. It's like Wildcard, he's been doing his homework on the custom side.
But the custom side, too, just like with your presets, though, depending upon if you got, this, too, track bars, springs, tire pressure, cambers, all of that can play on your tire wear. Just because it's fast for a couple laps doesn't mean it's fast for a long run. So maybe that's why we're seeing some of these custom guys back here off the pace just a little bit. They have built themselves a long-run custom car and not worried about a single lap time, as we still 3-wide battle up here for the second, third, and fourth spot.
All right, well, I know Bob's got his car set up for his tires to last as long as they can. like you said, these preset guys, they may just built it for a fast lap. I don't know, but they're hanging with him. Matter of fact, looks like Wildcard took over the lead.
Now these are 25% races, correct?
I believe that's all they are.
So 25% races for these guys. Yeah. Now we have a new leader, Wildcard Coyote. Again, not a very unfamiliar name for me to say. Just been a while since I've said it. Thanks for having me over here as a guest special commentator on a Friday night at Old School Motorsports for the All-Star Race.
I'm glad to have you.
I've never done this before.
This is the first time I've been in the booth with you, Puddin'.
I've never been in the booth before, so I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably why I hadn't been up here with you then.
Yeah, well, that would make sense, right? Wildcard Coyote now still has a, he's got some company in the back.
He's got Mills right behind him.
Of all things, too, man. Millsy, y'all let Millsy over here? No, I'm just kidding. That I love Millsy to death. This Wildcard gets a little loose right there in that Ford Mustang. Here comes Bob making a move on the inside of Millsy right there. Millsy and I had about 3 weeks ago had ourselves a nice little battle at Canadian Motorsports Park in a different league. I was leading on the last lap coming into that turn 13 right there. He decided to give me just enough of a love tap, upset my truck just a little bit, took the win from me. Millsy's a great guy. I love him to death. Great to have him over here at Old School Motorsports too.
Got Tommy in fourth, so we got
Tommy.
Got 2 presets and 2 customs. And bringing up fifth is Pickle.
Yeah, it looks like the custom guys are starting to make their way to the front. Those tires might be falling off just a little bit for these guys who've never built a setup before or not familiar with it.
Well, I'm really surprised in the custom race. We've only got 2 of the custom guys up front battling with 3 presets, but more power to them.
Yeah, 5-way battle for the lead. Tommy is up there. Bob, they look like they're trying to, not necessarily get loose, just try to keep it off of the paint cars. Still on board with Millsy. This is giving us our best view. Wildcard Coyote still out here pulling him around. Oh, one car clips the wall. That's going to cost him a little bit. I like Tommy's paint scheme too. Clicking through, and something new here in Heat 5 that we did not get was the broadcast ticker, but we did get a little bit extra, paint booth options with the colors and, the sheens on them, whether it be a drab paint scheme or a polished type paint scheme.
Decided between the two different series directors. They decided that the customers would use a black base paint, and I guess the presets are going to use a pink paint base paint.
Well, at least they utilize 2 different opposite spectrums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So easier to identify. But yeah, trying to figure out. Get back here real quick. That 4 car just gave Millsy a big old shot there. They were working together. We are on board with Dark Knight right now, and I think caution's on the track.
Caution or end of the stage?
Caution's your stage. You'll have to look at his stream real quick. I only have my phone tonight, so I've got the broadcast pulled up on my phone so I can say what's up to everybody out there in YouTube and give them love. Again, thanks for having me up here.
It is a caution. Looks like we got 23 laps remaining in stage 1, so you know what? This may be a 50%er. Sorry. Yeah, we're at 23 laps remaining in stage 1. We got Wildcard in first, Bob in second, Tommy third, Mills in fourth, Pickle in fifth. That's your top 5.
And we're going to get ready to do, you know what to do, man. We're going to rack them and stack them here at Kentucky for the All-Star Race, old school style. Wildcard Motorsports going to pull them down. Here we go. Bob on the outside.
Wildcard on the inside going into turn 1.
Trying to stay off of each other. That's some of the most difficult things to do, especially plate tracks like this too. You go into turn 1 and 2, some people on controller, some people on a wheel. Makes it a little bit easier, but these guys all doing a great job. And I know you guys run a really tight ship over here at Old School Motorsports. Is Matthew in that 17 is going to make a run to the inside and make a little bit of a contact right there.
I'm really surprised not to see more custom guys up here in the top 5. But it's going to be a long race, it appears.
Yeah, back here with Tommy. So you see now that same thing too, just because they're running, there's a pink 3 car and there's a black 3 car of Tommy, so numbers weren't an issue, it's just the colors.
That's right.
Trinity Beast Mode back there. Man, I really do like that green on the roof of his car too. Trinity really, he's a good hard worker, a friend of mine. I've talked to him here a lot lately. I know he races over in a different league, battling out for a championship. He's a great administrator over here for you guys at Old School Motorsports. Same thing with you, Rub, and Dark Knight, man. You guys do a great job.
Yes, they do.
Still battling it out back here.
It shows in the race there's not any, hadn't been any wrecks to mention. I don't know why the caution came out. We didn't catch that, but other than that, I mean, everybody's been a nice, clean race so far.
Oop, the 3 of Tommy gets a little loose. Trinity's going to pull behind him. Now you got 3 custom guys hooked up together with 1 pink car behind him. But yeah, a lot of pink up there running that differential for these guys too. So now, can you explain to us too how each each driver was selected from the preset and custom sides?
Well, I think it took the guys who have won races so far in each series, and then it came down to left like 3 or 4 spots open to be raced for. They were going to have a race, so they had some qualifying to, some shootouts to see who was going to fill up the last 4 spots on each side.
Gotcha.
And this is what you got.
Yeah, 3 pink cars out here leading. It looks like Wild Card is being pushed by Millsy and Pickle Dill right behind him, and Bob's rounding out the top 4, and they have started to pull away just a little bit.
I'll tell you what, I'm really surprised, happily surprised with Bob, because earlier in the season he was having some connection issues. You could always tell he was fast, but he'd get, through 10, 15 laps and he would lose connection. But over the last 4 races, it looks like he's got that issue taken care of, and he's able to stay out here the whole race and show what he's got.
Technology has been a big benefactor too. We've seen that it's come back to bite me a little bit, but we've got a great 4-car battle for the lead up here at the All-Star Race at Kentucky. Stay tuned. We'll be going to these guys are going to load everything up, drive them on down from the great state of Kentucky, take her down to that state of Florida, and we're going homestead racing next as Millsy now making a move to the inside of Wild Card for the lead.
I'm really surprised.
Oh, he clips the wall. That's going to cost him. He's going to lose 3 spots. Mills to the lead. Bob's going to go right there. Pickle Dill's trying to hold on to it too.
Well, Bob's trying to take the lead on the inside. I'm really surprised not to see more custom guys up here, because usually it was Bob, Dark, and Trinity always in the lead pack for all the practice lobbies we were doing. But I know they're trying their hardest.
Yep, and trying to find some action back here in the pack. There's like you said, some of these custom guys off the pace just a little bit, but maybe set those cars up for that long run.
Now, I'll tell you what, going into 1 and 2, coming out of 2, if you don't hit that corner just right, it's real easy to drift up and clip that wall.
Robbie racing back here, tagging the rear of the field. Maybe we didn't catch a little bit of action there. I always give him a little bit of grief too. Maybe he's got that Robbie gear in there. That is a good looking car of King too. Kind of reminds me of like an old Davey Allison style throwback car a little bit too, running that 42. But yeah. And BBD10 back here, that he's just running that oil paint car way off the pace just a little bit. Some of these guys, again, may not be customs or presets. We'll have to see how it is. Mikey Danman in that 32. Mikey Danman's always good on strategy.
Got the 2 number 3 cars battling, Tommy and Chapman.
The battle for the number 3. Here they go. 2 Chevrolets diving it down into the corner. Again, Chapman, a very good racer. Still 4 wide. They've gone single file up there, though, for the lead. But 4-car battle. Chapman trying to make a move to the inside right here. Can he get it done? Can he pull it off? With old Tommy, can't do it yet.
Tommy's not going to let him by easy, I'll tell you that. Now,
That's facts.
If you got a run on him and he knows you're faster, he'll let you by. You know, he's a good, clean driver. But he's not just going to give it up to you.
No, no. And I like I said, I've known Tommy for a long time too. And if Josh is out there watching, what's up, man, Joshy? That's his son. He's always in the chats with you guys, hanging out and practicing and stuff. So big shout out to Joshy. Still 4-car battle for the lead. Wild card not trying to give it up, but Bob takes it up. Here comes Pickledale in 3rd, and Millsy falls back to 4th spot.
I'm sending a dark message on his live stream, personal stream, telling him, pick up the pace, buddy.
We're rooting for him. Tell him I said so. We are rooting for him.
Oh! Contact made up here with the wall. That's going to check this lead pack up. Bob's going to have to go to the inside. Wild card back there. Millsy falls off just a little bit. He's going to try to dive her down behind Pickledale. It's going to give Tommy Armour Boy and Chapman. It looks like Chapman did finally complete that pass of the battle of the 3 cars right there. And here comes the 8 right behind him too. That's not Trinity. Trinity's right behind them. That's no. Yeah, that's Dark Knight. That is Dark Knight.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, number 8 is Dark. Yes. Well,
I do like how you made that red number though. That makes it easy to see. But yeah, so Dark Knight. They've got 4 custom guys mixed in with 2 preset guys back here. And that's something else. Not only, again, we talked about preset to customs there, Rub, but a lot of these guys probably raced together a lot. But, 1 car hard in the wall down there. Trying to see who that is.
Oh, it's a spin. It's a number 4 car. Of
Pickledale. That's Pickledale. He was up there in the top 4 of the leaders.
Not going to bring out a caution?
No caution yet. 3 wide battle with Chapman, Tommy, Trinity, Dark. They are kind of entrapping the pink cars back here a little bit. Oop, just gets a little bit loose. 1 car gets into the wall. Somebody else has to try to check up. He's going to try to turn off of it. That's the 5 car.
5 car street machine and 5 car custom side.
Glad to have you up here, again. I've known you for a while. Again, got to meet you in person, drink a couple adult beverages with you, hang out with you and Mrs. Rub over there. It's a lot of fun, dude. That was awesome. And again, first time in the booth, and your knowledge for helping me fill in some of these drivers at Old School right now is a big help.
Oh, what's I doing? Yes, later in the race, tend to start getting loose coming out of 2.
Yeah, tires are starting to get a little greasy.
Who we got in the 32 of the Mikey Dan? I think Mikey Dan went over from the. Well, I think he races both series, but he decided to run in the preset side, so he's a 32.
Oh, I didn't know you could run both. So yeah, by running both like that, which side do you pick? Obviously, which one you prefer the best there. I've been doing a lot of custom stuff myself. I was always kind of a presets guy. Did some custom stuff on Heat 4, Heat 5. Really enjoy it. As you know, the other league that I run customs too. But it is fun to jump back on a preset, but they drive so much different.
Looks like we may have caution, or is that the end of the stage?
I'm assuming that probably was the end of the stage if they had 23 laps to go after that first caution there, but...
I'm waiting for, that's the end of the stage. End of the stage. I'll tell you the breakdown. We got wild card first, Bob second. Wild card first, Bob second, Mills third, Dark Knight fourth, Chapman fifth, Trinity sixth, Mikey Dan seventh, Oh no, yeah, Mikey Dance, Trinity 8th. No, Tommy 8th. I'm sorry. Street 9th and Robbie Racing 10th. That's your top 10. So there we go. Starting stage 2.
Yeah, long races tonight here.
I hope you cleared your schedule.
Not really. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll get her figured out. But we're going back under green flag racing here at Kentucky. Bob and Wild Card Coyote, Millsy right behind him. Looks like Dark Knight made some moves there too, and I think that's Chapman too. So they're at the top 5.
Dark Knight in 4th, Chapman in 5th, Trinity 6th. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you cleared your schedule out or not, but you can't leave me hanging. So you're gonna have to bite the bullet. Staying here with me all night.
I don't know if I want to hang out with you all night though.
Well, it's just one
You
night.
make those weird noises.
There's 300. When I race, I do. Yes, I do when I race. But you know, it's now a good time to thank the guys who helped.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, in between stages, cautions, anytime. Anybody else out there at all times, bring it out.
Well, we want to thank Kozlowski Nation, and another one is Go Fast Life. Thanks for your help and your support. Really appreciate it.
Sorry guys, I do have a text here I'm sending as we're seeing the battle up here for the lead heat up.
We got Bob on the custom side, and Mills on the Mills, and who's that number 2 is Wild Card. So we got Bob Wild Card, 100 making a move. Mills making a move for the lead. Followed by Wild Card right behind him, trying to can they make it stick. Bob took the high side. Coming up the start finish line. Ooh, looks like we got 3 of the preset guys taking the low side. Phew, they just followed each other right on by Bob. Oh, and it looks like Mills is going to take the lead, coming out, followed by Wild Card. Battle for 3rd, number 3 car Chapman, and number 2 Bob. So we got 3 preset guys trying to battle for the lead.
And they, one car clips the apron. It was a complete accident. Somebody's flying through the air. That's 2 pink cars that got involved in that. Something we talked about that earlier. You got to be careful about hitting that apron. Caution out here at Kentucky, old school all-star race.
Number 4 Pickle. Looks like I got him. I'll get back to the back, see who else I got.
But go ahead again, while we're under caution here, these guys are going to go down, get 4 fresh tires, a belly fill of fuel, and try to work out stage 2. You want to read off our sponsors again, Rub?
Yeah, our sponsors, once again, Kozlowski Nation. We'll give a big shout out to them, and a big thank you for their support. And we got Go Fast Life. I want to give a big shout out to them, and a big thank you for their support.
Now look at that. There's the tides have changed up here. Look what color cars are now running in the top 4.
That's right. We got Bob. We got Trinity. We got Dark. Catch that 4th car over there. It's number. What's it? Oh, see. All right, we got Bob. Trinity in 2nd. I think Dark's in 3rd. Who's that coming in and trying to battle for the 3rd spot?
Cluster cars. Now that dark color now starting to dominate, and those light colors starting to go back to the back a little bit. On board with Trinity, making a move on the outside of Millsy. These guys have raced a lot.
And while I'm thinking about it, I do want to give the Dark and Trinity a big shout out. The owners of Old School, you know, for giving me a chance to join the league and stuck with me. I am in a wheelchair, and when I first started my racing experience, I wasn't all that good, but they've taken the time to put in a lot of time to help me out and help my improvement, and they've stuck with me. And I just wanted to give them a big shout out and let them know I appreciate all they've done for me.
Yeah, and I know I saw your rig, how you have it set up too, man. Very slick too. You know, and like I said, I got to see it, and I know you're in that wheelchair, like you said. You need to change your name to Robo Rub though, because you could just hit that thing and you stood right up. You're like, man, you're tall when we took that picture, but you were just like, whoop, and you just raised her right up and everything. Robo Rub would be a cool kind of name, especially since you're out there kicking some butt now too.
That's right, you know, and it does 6 miles an hour on the street.
Don't break any speed limits now.
Well, I'm thinking I'm searching for a chip to install. You know, get some tuning going on.
Make a little gear ratio change, but Milsey takes the lead real quick and pulls away. Good racing all around the track right now. One caution just because of that minor slip up. Oh!
Alright, I'm back. Take me a little break real quick.
Yeah, Chapman back there, they're trying not to get in contact with each other.
Oh, looks like Bob's falling back. We got Robbie coming up, getting under him. Oh man, we got that preset guy up in front.
Oh yeah, Milsey is just starting to walk away, but I do know that for a fact. It's kind of cheating for Milsey though. He's very good on presets, but I know he can build customs. He raced in another league that you and I are familiar with, and was a custom guy there.
Well, maybe he gave a lot of help to his other preset guys. Well, that's why they're doing so good. Oh, somebody in the wall come back down, but they held it straight. Oh, we got contact back there. Oh, we got a wreck. What was that? Somebody.
That's Street Machine, yeah.
Yeah, one of the preset guys come off the wall, came down into him, got him loose, but no caution as of yet.
Give a big shout out to all these drivers again. We're going to do a little rundown here. You know, BBDT, BBD10 back here, the Viper 1819, Mikey Danman Sr., Bob, we've talked about him running up front. Pickle Dill, he's been running up front too. Chapman's getting himself some speed, trying to get himself back up to the front again. Wildcard Coyote and Matthew 54. Millsy again out there leading. Tommy Armor Boy, you guys knew who that is. Trinity Beast Mode, y'all know who that is also. The one and only Dark Knight. Go Buckeyes. And back to Street Machine right there too. So that is your field of racers tonight here at the Old School AllStar Race.
So looks like I'm on board with Wildcard. He's running second. Got Tommy running, battling for the second position. Looks like who was that? Millsy running away with it.
He's trying to, yeah.
Wildcard working that high line. Trying to get that momentum.
Oh, contact right there. We're on board. He hits the wall and he tries to keep off.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Coming out of two, if you don't hit it just right, you'll scrape that wall, and that's what happened. He scraped the wall, came down into Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously was not deliberate, and that's the thing too. With that all-grain wall, there's no markings on it. You almost get tunnel vision coming out of it.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to get off turn two, Rub.
Even with the the best setups, if you don't have it just right, get that drift right up there just right, go up a little high, scraping. I think there's a little glitch in that wall to be honest, it catches you just right and it'll throw you straight left. Looks like we got a caution. This may be a manual caution. Because I don't let me see dark stream. But usually it's just one car we don't have a caution, but I think they do have implemented they can call a manual caution if need be. I don't see any cut. Yeah, it's going to be a manual caution. I believe they'll be going into the pits. Yeah, because there's no caution called on the other stream I'm watching, so.
So they're under a manual right now?
Yeah, that's what I assume. If they are, they'll be pulling into the pits right now. Or next time around. Right here. So pit should be open. Well, on dark stream, oh yeah, dark stream just showed a caution, so it was a game caution. So they won't be pulling in the pits; they'll just be doing the regular game caution, making their adjustments, getting started up again. Brad. So it looks like we got Mills in first, Wildcard in second, Robbie in third, Matthew fourth, Pickle in fifth, Chapman sixth, seventh Trinity, eighth Dark, ninth Bob, and 10 Viper. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the top 5 are presets. Coming into the caution, I don't know how it worked out coming out. Yep, 4 of the top 5 are preset guys.
Oh, everybody trying to hold on to everything they can get right now. Cars getting loose. 3 wide battle back here. On board with Bob. Something he hasn't seen too much. There's a lot of cars in front of him tonight. Millsy with running that dab paint scheme, you know, the non-sheen. Put a little turquoise in her. Still leading these bunch around. Chapman making his way up here. Wildcard Coyote right there.
Well, seeing all these preset guys up in front, I don't know why more of them aren't running on our custom side, but.
You sure this isn't the preset race?
This is not the preset race. This
Okay.
custom guys picked Kentucky for our race, for our challenge. We challenged them to a race, and they challenged us to a race.
Why aren't you racing?
It's a long story, but I am a.
Well, it's because you're fired like normal, right? You're fired.
Well, actually, it wasn't so much as a fire. Well, anyway, it was long story.
You're fired.
On the shootouts or what they had, I didn't make it to the shootouts to try to qualify. You know.
I got you. Robbie Racing takes the lead though, right from Millsy. Sorry, Rub.
All right, you're good.
Robbie Racing, the guy from over in England. He doesn't know what a Chevrolet is, but he certainly knows what a Citroen is. He says, I've never gone this fast my entire life with all this American horsepower. Takes the lead away from Millsy. These guys
probably used to driving those Yugos.
Yeah. You mean pushing that Yugo?
Yeah.
That's why they had a heated bumper, but still heated battle back there for second and third. Big battle everywhere. Robbie taking it to the front, trying to get back up to the other cars here so we can get a better angle of everything. Cars starting to spread out. There we go. We'll go on board with Bob.
Throw a blanket on the top 8. Looks like Robbie's starting to pull away, and got to watch out for Robbie once he gets out there in clean air. He's really consistent with holding his lines. But I'm surprised with Old Mills. He's sticking with him. Matter of fact, next 3 behind him, 2 and the 4. Wild card and pick a deal. So Mills, Pickle, wild card right behind Robbie. Oh, there's the number 2, Bob. He's working his way back up to the front. He said, I've been in the front. I don't like it back here. I got to get back up there.
Yeah, he wants back up there, doesn't he? Good battle up here. I'm just trying to remember the names.
I think we got maybe 6 laps left in stage 2. I'll have to look at that again next time I come across start finish. That dark in 8th place. I'm surprised to see him that far back. It's kind of fun up here with Puddin'. The reason I haven't really volunteered to do more booth work is because not always comprehensive of my language, but I'm trying tonight. We've got 7 laps left to stage 2.
Well, piss on you. How's that sound?
Piss on you.
No, again, I made a joke earlier. As you guys know, I have done this quite a bit as we got a battle for the lead up here with Robbie Racing and Dark Knight also trying to make his way back up there. Pickle Dill trying to get there too. But yeah, it is a tricky thing at times to try to catch yourself with the language. Chapman back up here in that 3 car also, and Wild Card Coyote. But no, it is difficult at times. One car clips the that yellow line, tries to hold on to it, does a great job right there. And we got a battle for the lead again. And Chapman says, I want to be part of this. Wild Card Coyote falling back. A lot of these custom guys starting to work back up there again. Millsy's still out in front with Robbie. Pickle Dill.
That's a 2-car battle. Sorry, putting my microphone was off, but I was trying to say that I've been prohibited from drinking before any league race. I had an incident the other day. I was drinking, kind of feeling good, pulled out of the pits, right on the track, right in front of the leaders, and they weren't very happy about that. So
I could imagine they would be, but yeah, so, Robbie and Millsy up here battling. I enjoy my adult beverages, though. I enjoy my adult beverages all the time.
We got Robbie, Bob, and who's that? Who is that? I can't tell the number on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the paint schemes down.
Trinity, you can't hardly see his number, and he's got that baby green color, thinking it was gold. He's colorblind. But,
wait a minute. I don't think you can say that. Well, you can, but it's not appropriate to say that. Don't say baby puke.
Say what?
Don't say baby puke.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Say gorgeous military green.
Oh, well, listen. You got those damn snowflakes out there that fucking get upset.
Whoa. Just keep going. Act like it didn't happen.
Anyway, yeah. We're just going to say, yeah, off-colored gold. How about that?
Off-colored gold. But 2 custom guys back up here now starting to take a lead away. But Wild Card Coyote back there in 3rd, so I want that spot back.
Yeah, but anyway, I would have enjoyed being in the Kentucky race. Not really a preset guy, but I did practice with him just in case I was needed for the Homestead race.
Yeah. Rob, I can't get out of this other thing I've got going on. It's actually a real life thing. It's not even on here. I don't know if I'll be able to do the other one. I didn't know this was a 2-race deal. Okay.
Well, it is what it is.
I'm sorry if there's anybody else out there that's paying attention and watching. I like I said, and I think that was the end of the stage or a caution. Mrs. Pudd and I, we got some stuff and doing and going, and I made some plans tonight. Because it's, again, it's only 6:15 my time out here in Vegas, so you guys got to remember that too. But I didn't know it was a 2-race deal, and I apologize for that. I'm very sorry.
No, that's good. That's the end of the stage. We got Robbie in 1st, Bob 2nd, Wild Card 3rd, Chapman 4th, Pickle 5th. It's your top 5, and the end of the stage. Looks like there's going to be, well, I can't tell you how many. I'll have to let you know in a minute how many laps we got for the third and final stage.
All right. I'm going to have to pause for station identification here for about about 45 seconds. There we go. But Matthew now going to bring him down here with Robbie, it looks like, to his outside. We're going to rack him and stack him here at the All-Star Race, Stage 3.
I got you here, Stage 3. Looks like we got Bob taking the inside for first. I just lost my sheet, baby.
Oh,
We got Bob in first. Let me get my sheet back so I can. Got Bob in first, Robbie in second. Oh, we got the 3 and the 4, Chapman and Pickle, battling for the lead. Battling for the lead, yeah, along with wild card. So we got it's a good battle. Coming in 3 and 4, Bob on the inside, Chapman on the outside. Who's going to come away with it? Nobody's going to give it up easy. 3 wide, passing the start finish, coming in 1 and 2. Oh, little contact with the wall. Coming out of 3 and 4. Looks like we got Bob in first. Sorry, I sneezed. Bob in first, Pickle second. We've got Robbie battling for third spot. Both a 2-car and wild card. Looks like Pickle's trying to make a move. On the inside, 3 and 4. Bob's going to try to hold him off. We got Chapman right behind him. Coming in the turn. Bob and Pickle coming into 3 and 4. Looks like Bob's got out in front. Gonna hold that position at least for a couple seconds. Coming up to start finish line, Bob, Pickle, and Chapman. 1, 2, 3. I've got 1, 2, 7 cars, lead pack. Bob and Pickle battling for the lead spot, back and forth, side by side. Feeling I'm getting is Bob enjoys the front a whole lot more than he does in the back. He's been in front most of the race, but he did have a few laps he was in the back.
Sorry, Rob, I apologize for like that. I said I had to speak with Ashley real quick. I mean, Mrs. Puddin real quick for there for a moment. I apologize, man.
No, you're good. I've been trying to call it best I can.
Yeah, ooh, it looks like there might have been a little lag issue. I don't think that was a loose issue. It might have been a lag issue. One little card. We have seen that a lot lately here in the servers. But on board with Dark Knight back here. He's trying to get back up. Millsy's falling back off the pace just a little bit. Street Machine back here. Robbie Racing, he was leading some laps. And BBD is just not having a good night tonight. I do love that car. That is just like... That used to be the style car I used to run for my custom.
Matthew, in the 17, he's back here by himself.
Pickle Dilled up here with the lead. Yeah, I apologize, Rob. I didn't realize, like I said,
That's okay, man.
That's what took me so long to talk to her. So hopefully we can get somebody else up here to help you guys out. I don't want to leave you hanging like that. I didn't know it was I thought it was one race, so I am so sorry to everybody out there at Old School.
We got Pickle, Bob, and Mills, 1, 2, 3, followed by Chapman in 4th. Tommy's up there in the top 5, looks like.
Tommy! Again, I miss racing with a lot of you guys over here at the Old School. I know there were some difficulties elsewhere. You guys came over here, made this fantastic lead, got everything cleaned up, and you guys have put on one heck of a job. I know Trinity's work. You've been helping with points. Dark Knight, obviously, over there when he's not, you know, falling over a bag of something. See how I worded that? You know what I normally say, but see how you gotta word things differently on air, but still. But Old School Motorsports, guys, if you're not out there and you want to be a participant of this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, get a hold of Rub on him. He can get you in touch with the right people to come out here and be part of this great action.
Main thing, we're just looking for clean drivers, good attitudes.
I don't have either.
Don't have to be the fastest. You just have
I'm not that either.
Improve.
Yeah, I don't have that either. So, yep.
I'm not. You don't hear me arguing with you. So,
Wow! So for the second time tonight on air, Rub, you are fired.
Listen, I'm used to that now.
Yep. It is what it is.
We just got one more race, and then I guess that firing will be permanent.
And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because it wasn't for that fact. I just didn't know that you wanted to. That's something different. We'll talk about that later. Again, you and I have talked about it. It wasn't personal though. I just didn't know that you wanted to drive presets. That's all, buddy.
No, I know. I'll say anything. I'm gonna miss being fired every day, 5 times a day.
Well, I can arrange that. I'll talk to that I'll talk to that captain over there of yours, and I'll make sure you get fired. I'll make sure you get fired.
Well, I think he's already tried to fire me once, but I told him he couldn't fire me till the season started. So.
Yeah, Pickle Dill out here really walking away. Millsy in second. Chapman trying. He's got another battle. The battle of the threes. Him and Tommy trying to hash it out back there for that 4th and 5th spot. Good racing tonight at Kentucky by all the drivers tonight, especially for the guys that may not be so adjusted to the custom side.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me a 5-second break.
Starting to go a single file throughout the pack a little bit, still trying to find their way around multiple lines here at the Kentucky Motor Speedway. Been here myself in real life a couple times. Great facility, but we are going to miss it next year on the Cup side.
Now, how did you race this facility? You race this on your motorcycle?
Mid-Ohio. I've been here, though, because this track was only 2 hours outside of Columbus, Ohio, from where I'm originally from. So we used to come down to the truck race all the time. Went down here for the original Cup race. Good battle back here for second. And they didn't expect the influx of people that they had. We actually missed 95% of that race sitting in traffic trying to get into the race. But no, this wasn't too far from where we were in Ohio. But yeah, I've been here a lot for the truck race. And actually, Kyle Busch won one year we went, and then Jeff Bodine won the other. Not Jeff Bodine, Brett Bodine won the next year. It wasn't Brett Bodine.
I was going to ask you, do you ever get those mustache hairs caught in your teeth? But you don't have mustache, so I'm going to have to go with that mullet hair caught in your mouth.
I don't have teeth either, so that's pretty messed up too, buddy.
Oh, man. Sorry, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Good battle back here, though, with Wild Card trying to make their way around. So a couple of these pink cars trying to get right around from some of those custom cars. But
good battle for second and third, Mills and Bob.
Yeah, when I grew a mustache, I'm not allowed to go outside in public. People run.
Oh,
Now my goatee and my mullet, like you said, though, on point all times. all
I'm
time.
still waiting
But
for you to give me the links to some of your motorcycle races you've raced. I hear that you've raced. I've never seen an actual, video of a race. So it's kinda hard
a lot of those links are on my old phone and stuff. I can go back and find it. But I actually got in touch too.
Coming in the pits now. Third
Yep,
stage, they're gonna have to pit.
Yeah, so pit lane now open, but no, when I had put motorsports in real life after I got hurt and stopped racing for a while, the guy that I raced sent me some of my old videos that I didn't know that he had. So yeah, I will send them over to you, buddy. Oh, Bob gets out of the wall. That's going to drive Millsy down just a little bit right there. 2-car, but again, Bob hits the inside of the wall. Heavy contact. That's going to check him up quite a bit. Those old tires getting greasy out here.
King from the custom side pitting.
Wow, that's going to no caution for that either.
Oh, Bob, yeah, he's trying to pick up speed again. So I'm.
Something you got to worry about when you build a custom is that tire wear. Getting those tires to wear as even as possible. And it looks like Pickle Dill is now going to come down to pit lane. Millsy might be coming down to pit lane, it looked like. Let me see here. No, it looked like this. I think this could be a manual caution. I think that's exactly what that is. Slowing down.
Okay, so we had 2 guys in the pit before the caution was called, so they won't have
So they'll
caution.
stay out.
Yeah.
That benefits them.
Yeah, I ought to put them up to the front if I'm thinking correctly. No, because they were behind. They may even want to lap down while sitting in the pits. I don't know. That's going to give somebody the lap back, though, if that's the case. Oh, it ain't dark at the wall. Oh, that must have been. Oh, that must have been what brought the caution. It looks like I was watching Dark Stream and he just went straight in the wall. First person lap down is going to be Matthew and Viper and King, so it's going to be a preset guy that's getting his lap back. Viper and King, 2 custom guys, they're going to be a couple of laps down. We've got Pickle. Oh, he's going too fast. Pickle going to be in the lead. Starting this. Got Pickle, Mills, Tommy, Chapman, Trinity, and Robbie. Top 6 on restart.
There's your rundown. We're going to rack them and stack them here. Gonna have to hold on. A lot more of those black cars starting to prevail, but that pit stop right there might have gave some of those guys too who wanted to stay out an extra lap or 2. That gave them a chance to come down. Everybody on 4 fresh tires. They should have enough fuel, I would think. 2 black cars get way up high real quick. Pickle Dill's still the leader. Going to pull him down under the green flag here at Kentucky, and that is Tommy on that 3rd spot with that number 3 making his way to the front.
I'm going to try to tell you how many laps we got left once I cross start finish line here in a sec on the stream. Now, there's been a lot of good racing so far. 27 laps remaining. They should have enough fuel.
Chapman again back here trying to get his way through. He's in the middle of the pack. Wildcard Coyote, early leader of this race, sitting there in that 6th spot. Ooh, 1 car hits the wall hard right there. That's going to check him up a lot. Yes, and he tries to stay off everybody. I think is that Robbie? Was it Robbie? I think that might have been Robbie. Yeah, because he had the blue spoiler. Robbie clips the wall and checks up a little bit. Robbie racing from over there at UK. And BBD now says, hey, I got some people in front of me here.
No, well, I'm thinking, yeah, no, Robbie doesn't have, he's got the blue spoiler. I think that was, who's got the blue hood? Somebody had a blue hood, I think. Hit the wall. Oh, heck, I don't know. Oh, crap. Damn it. Drop my daggum paper again.
And real quick, too, as we're watching this battle for the lead, shout out to everybody, all of our sponsors here at the Old School Motorsports, Rob.
Yep. Shout out to everybody. I don't have my paper. It fell on the floor.
Yep, you're fired over here too. You're fired in the booth. Man, you're just fired everywhere as Millsy's making a move to the inside of Pickle. Tommy going with him, Wild Card going with him.
With top 5, we got 3 presets. Well, now we got 3 presets and 3 customs battle for the top 5.
Millsy a force to be reckoned with, and whatever he drives, same thing with Pickle Dill and Wild Card. They're making their way up there. I know Tommy and Dark Knight love their customs too. Same thing with Trinity. I know Chapman's more of a preset guy though. I don't know how. Yep, I don't know how. It's been a while since I have talked to Chapman again, but I know he was more of a preset person, so these customs might be something a little new to him, but he's working real hard to get up into that top 5. Great battle up here for the lead.
Yeah, Chapman is a preset guy, but he comes over and practices with the custom guys quite often. Holds his own. Good guy in general. 3 preset guys in top 3. Mills and who are the other guys?
He said, and whoever that other guy is. Good battle for the lead. Wild Card's going to make a poke down there to the inside. Mills to the outside. Pickle Deal still the leader. 4 cars right behind them battling. Tommy trying to get back up there too to represent for his side. Again tonight, old school customs and first presets. Tonight we're going to go. We're here. We're going to go to Homestead next. We're at Kentucky now. Again, I really do apologize, Rub. I really do apologize. Like I said, I didn't know it was 2 races. I didn't know that.
Well, just look at it as one long race. 100%er. You're good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, we got the number 4. I lost my deck up sheet.
That's Pickle Dill up in the 4.
The 4, 2, and the 1. It's Wild Card and Chapman, top 3. Followed by Tommy in 4th.
Yeah,
Pickle at the end.
Yeah, Pickle Dill, Wild Card, Millsy, and Tommy are top 4 right now. Wow. They have themselves about a 6-car lead on the rest of the pack. The more they race, that's going to gather everybody else up. But the more they race, the more they could lose to the 4-car lead.
Yeah. Let's see how many laps they got left. That's going to give them 19 laps left. Just under 20 laps to go. I'll tell you what, these preset guys came to race tonight.
Yeah, they did. And I like what you guys are doing over here at Old School, you know, putting the presets in the development guys, having an all-star race. What a fantastic idea. Again, you guys, I'm sure, all communicate and have fun and race with each other, but this is a chance to showcase what they have to offer, as Pickle Dill now has pressure from Wild Card, and Millsy's still hanging back there in the back. Tommy's sitting in 4-2 still, but best thing they can do right now, Rubs, go single file, utilize that draft as Pickle Dill grabs a little bit of the grass. Utilize that draft and pull away, and then start racing. The more they race like they're doing now, 2 by 2, that's going to give everybody behind them a chance to get packed up.
Yeah, you know, and we discussed that as far as custom side in our practices. If, you know, just stay in line. If we needed to catch up to somebody, we just stay in line, not try to race each other, but it looks like they're having a hard time sticking to that.
Everybody behind them has gone single file, though. That's trying to catch that lead pack for the most part. I mean, especially if you get a little loose or tight in that draft. The draft effect does make a difference.
Holding his own in the top 4.
Tommy making a move to the inside of Millsy. I know they've raced together a long time ago, too, especially over here at Old School, and a lot more now. Can he get to the inside of Wild Card? Can they get up to Pickle Dill? One name that I haven't said in a long time. He's not racing tonight. He used to race over here in Old School, and being a special guest star, broadcaster, whatever y'all want to say, James Poopy Pants. You just don't get to say it, you know. He's not, I don't see his name out there, but a name we used to say all the time. James Poopy Pants.
What? And it's just fun just saying it. James Poopy Pants.
Yeah, it is. It is a blast to say. Oh, 1 car clips the wall up here for the lead. That's going to check everybody else up. Millsy making a move to the inside. That's going to push Tommy to the outside. Wild card up there in second. Side by side for third place back here between Millsy and Tommy Armorboy. And I'm going to say it one more time. James Poopy Pants.
James Poopy Pants. That sounds like a SpongeBob SquarePants. You know.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea. James Poopy Pants. It doesn't match, though. It doesn't match.
Well,
Tommy does get him cleared,
guys.
though. Here comes Chapman. Chapman, and I'm trying to see who that is behind him. Again, learning the numbers and the colors in a short time span over here. And I love that gold on Tommy's car, too. That black and gold is, I'm going to say it, it's sexy. That is just downright sexy. But he's got had some help from behind with Chapman pushing him. Chapman trying to make a move up here and lead in the custom race.
You ought to see my car. My car is good looking.
Your car's in the impound lot because you got fired and couldn't make the payment on it.
That's right. All I know is it starts up every time I get in and turn the key. So
that's because that's at least it's because it's a Chevrolet.
Yeah,
One more
right.
time, guys. Thanks for having me up here. I am Puddin' Knievel. Battle for back here for third. Chapman makes the move. Contact being made. I am Puddin' Knievel 98. Rub on him up here. And again, for the last time to fulfill my good bet, my bet with my good buddy over here over Dark Knight, I will say it one more time. Roll Tide roll. Oh, Millsy gets way loose. That's going to allow a lot of the black custom cars to go around him there. But yeah, Roll Tide roll. But at the end, you never said I couldn't say go Buckeyes go. OHIO for that matter. But that's going to check everything up. Millsy lost a lot of ground right now. 4 cars back here behind. There are 4 black cars behind these pink cars too. So maybe they can start working together with each other.
Hey, tell me, I forgot who won the national championship.
The Buckeyes.
Oh, I don't think they did.
I think they did because of, Alabama was, they failed drug tests. They post-game drug test using steroids.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I wonder if,
And cheating. They just cheated. That's all it was.
well, I hope we don't have any Alabama guys here to...
Plus they paid the refs off too, so there's 3 reasons right there. So yeah, congratulations to the national champion Ohio State Buckeyes for on their win. But we got a battle brewing up here for the lead at Old School Motorsports right now. Wild Card is now taking the lead. Pickledale in second, and old Chapman up there. Chappie is up to third. Great to see that for that young man. The pink cars, the preset guys are pulling away from the custom guys here,
Yes,
Rub.
they
How's that
are.
make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel good at all. I mean, come on now.
But the custom guys can, there's 4 of them back here. They can all line up single
got,
file.
6 guys,
Tommy
6
leading them
left.
down the pack. But if those guys, there's 5 of them. If these 5 cars all hook up single file in the draft, they can catch that 3 car, that 3-car pack.
I know they're talking, so I got five laps left or so, maybe less. I'm gonna have to sit in the dark.
Oh, Tommy back here too. See the blue spoiler, Robbie. There's the red spoiler of Dark. The choke master himself. And I think that's Bob in front of him. So they need to go single file. They need to get that 5th black car. They need to work together to catch this 3-car pink pack up front.
Bob,
that
Robbie
is-
and Tommy. I sent Dark a text telling him single file, dang it.
I don't think he can read and ride, but yeah, Wildcard Coyote now has Pickled Dill and Chapman up here. Again, now these guys are being on the same team. Why aren't they going single file to try to pull away and then with 2-3 laps go battle it out? The more they battle, that's going to give these guys a chance to catch up.
But there's only 2 or 3 laps left. It looks like they're going into single file. I sent a text to Dark, told him single file, so he must have told him.
Pickle just clipped that wall just a little bit. Wildcard Coyote now the leader. Chapman in
6
third.
laps
Pickle in
left. I'm sorry,
second.
my glasses were dirty. All right, so we got a handful of laps. My glasses were dirty. I couldn't read right. I've got about 5 laps left.
Now that, yeah, there you go. Like you said, now there's 5 cars single file behind them. No reason that 5-car pack can't chew up this deficit between these 3 cars, especially when we see Chapman just get a little loose right there. They'll be able to battle it out backed up there, but they have to work together. If it's just a little too late for them. Wildcard Coyote still leading.
They had 27 laps left, I think. They restarted this final run. I'll tell you, the cars are getting loose. We're about at the end of the fuel. I know the tires are getting warm. If they'd have done the single file 10 laps ago, they could have had them already.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. But now, look, they're doing it now, and it is working. Wildcard's still leading, but these guys, nope, 1 car out of that draft. It looks like you got a little arrow type might be being pushed up. Might have been Tommy. I couldn't tell, but they had already eaten up a big ground on these guys, too. Look at the gap close. But a little too late. Is that the question for him, like you just said, Rub?
Tell you how
Hold on for me 1 second.
4 laps, 3 laps left. We're down to the last 3 laps. They're not going to catch them. It's going to be a preset, guys, unless something catastrophic happens up there. Oh, yeah. Hey, Robbie, followed by Bob, 4th, 5th, Tommy 6th. Tommy's loose, you can tell. We got Trinity and Dark up there. 3 presets, and that top 3, 5 custom guys behind them in the pack. This might be coming down the last lap, possibly. Get back up to the front. Oh, 32 into the wall. Don't tell me that to bring out a caution. We got Pickle Deal. Chapman. And the wild card, top 3. That looks like that's the end of the race. I believe Pickle won it. Followed by Chapman. Followed by wild card. It's top 3. Yeah, we got Pickle, Chapman, Wildcard, Robbie, Bob, Trinity, and Dark. Tommy, Mills, and Street. That's your top 10. Good race, guys. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my custom team. A little disappointed in them. But I'm pleased to see that the preset guys come over and dominate for a large part of the custom race. After this race, we're going to take a short little break, let the guys go use the head, get something to drink, smoke, cigarette if they need to, and then we'll be moving over to Homestead for the preset race challenge. Good race, guys. I believe Puddin is going to be jumping out after he signs off here. I don't think he's going to be able to make the next race. But anyway, it was a good race. That was our custom challenge, or the custom series challenge.
All right, Rob, what a finish out there. Congratulations to everybody out there. Rob, pleasure being up here in the booth with you, man. Again, I apologize not making another one. But I will be trying to tune in on my phone, though, to see how you guys do for the preset versus custom race. But that was one heck of a barn burner here at the Old School Motorsports Race.
Yeah, congratulations. It was fun being up in here with you. Once again, we're going to give a big shout out to Kozlowski Nation for their support and as well as Go Fast Life.
There you go, man. Well,
Sports.
thank you to everybody out there. Rob, as always, man, it's an honor to be up here with you. I know it's the first time we've been in the booth together. Again, apologizing not being able to make the second race. But thanks to everybody for having me over here at Old School Motorsports. It's been a long time since I've been over here. Saw a lot of recognizable faces. And good luck to all the drivers reaching out there.
Well, I just hope I did a good enough job with you, buddy.
Yeah, you're still fired.
Okay. That's beside the point.
Alright, I am Puddin' Knievel 98. This is the one only Rob on him. I call him Reuben Sandwich. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I will talk to you guys soon. Be safe.